Well, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming to celebrate all of Chris's progress and growth here at Calo. Thank you to all of the staff and peers and of course Jacqueline and David, Chris's mom and dad, for being here. Chris has been here at Calo for almost a year and a half. And in that time, he has taken part in the canine program. He's participated in the transition ceremony. He's actually a transition therapist. He was with Michael for almost a year and has been with me for the past couple months. So a lot of changes for Chris. In this time, he's made a lot of relationships, and he's chosen many peers and a couple staff to speak to those relationships. So we're excited to hear from you. Charlie, do you want to use the microphone up there? Okay.
Definitely come a long way. You've showed me what to do and what not to do around here, for sure. And you're a really good leader to a lot of people around here. We really respect you. And if you keep that up the rest of your life, I think you'll do really good. And you gotta just keep your head up. And when things get tough, just remember the good things in life. And you'll do real good. And that's all.
So Chris, when I first got here, I knew we would be friends. We were friends right from the start with chicken cordon bleu night. A good night. But yeah, you showed me the ropes. You told me what to do, what not to do. You were one of the more positive students about a lot of the staff, and that helped me out with looking at the staff positively. And I know you can do good, man, when you go home. Just stay strong. And I'll always remember our relationship in Alex's eyes. Take care, man.
So Chris, I remember in the beginning when I first came, I'd always try to get attention and antagonize everybody. And like I would watch you lead this example, and I'd try to like follow your leader skills. And then I decided like change and follow your leader skills. So, like, we had a time outside here. Have a transition to your house.
First of all, I want to say congrats. You deserve it. And like I kind of envy you, but like I said, like you've worked way harder than me, and so that kind of motivates me. And I remember like when I first came here, like no one was the leader, and then like after a week or two, like you kind of stepped out and you'd be vulnerable, and you just took over, and you're kind of like in a way, like the father figure of Calo. And got to work with Michael, really cool dude. And of course my therapist, Corey. So, I mean, that's a double whammy right there, but I know you do good once you get out of here. Alright? So, take care.
Christopher Binkley, you have been driving me crazy for a year and a half. And you know I'm crazy about you. I don't know really what I'm going to do without you here. I'm proud of you. I'm so happy to see you with your parents here today. That's the big thing for me, because I know how much you wanted that, how important that is for all three of you and your sister. Jacqueline, Professor, I thank you for allowing us to be blessed with Christopher here for this time. He is a precious, great kid, and thank you for loaning him to us, and I envy the wonderful times you're going to have in the future with him. I don't know what to say other than, keep your pants pulled up. And I love you. Okay? Thank you.
Is here. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know if these things are even on, are they?
For the video.
Anyway, I'll just go ahead and say that has been an experience knowing you, Chris. Hasn't always been down experiences. There have been a lot of good up experiences. And some really neat times watching you interact with other students, coming to their aid, and helping them when they were down or they were struggling. It was really neat to watch. And it just made me realize how, important my job is here, and being able to provide you all with that same guidelines, some kind of example that you can live by, And it hasn't always been easy, because sometimes, I try to give you examples and we're just not in the right place to hear it, to experience it, to see it, and maybe to grow off of it. But all things work out for a reason, And you're a very bright, intelligent young man. This ain't the end, coming here is not the beginning. It's an ongoing process the rest of your life. When you can get as much white hairs as I got, then you could say you might be halfway there. But you're on the right path. Just remember, every decision you make, we just pay for the consequences. We have to pay for what we do, good and bad. And I've seen a lot of good things that you've made decisions with. And like all of us, we can just cash in on those and hold on to them. There's something special, you've made a lot of connection with everybody here. And I don't know, watching you leave, I'm really proud of you. And at the same time, I'm scared for you, because, we expect so much, and then we go out there and realize, wow, maybe I need some more time back at Calo, and gotta do some more growing. But I know you're saying that now. But just remember, you have, real people over here that care about you and that are praying for you and cheering you on the rest of your life. It's not over, and it's just beginning. So I hope you're ready to get out there and get to work, because that's what grown-ups do. They work for the rest of their life, and that's a blessing. It'll build character and wisdom. Thank you for giving me a chance to experience your life with you, man. I care about you a lot.
And so Chris, just sitting here and listening to different staff and the students of their lives that you've touched, you've really meant a lot to them. And as you know, relationships are the cornerstone here at Calo, and I know you're going to be greatly missed. And these staff and these peers have really supported you. But a big aspect of your support have come from Mom and Dad. And so I'm excited to hear from them what this journey's been like.
Just hold it up to your mouth, maybe. Just try that.
Wait till he's done. You done? This has been a very, very long road. I'm trying to talk. I don't have much of a voice, sorry. We went through all the stuff that led up to Cardigan, to Wilderness, Gateway Academy, and here. And it's been a very long road, but I will tell you, you have come so far. You went from nothing. You didn't talk. You didn't do. You didn't go. You didn't move. And look at you now. And listen to what these people are saying about you. It's amazing. Does that mean that the work is over? No. I know right now you're sitting there and you're thinking about all of these freedoms. You know, I'm not at Calo, and I'm going to be able to do this and this and this. But you have to remember that with freedom comes responsibility, and with responsibility comes rules, and with rules comes mom and dad. And, you know, but the one thing that we have that's really, I mean, that this, like the main thing is we talk now. And, you know, as long as we, you know, keep talking, listening to each other, compromising, working together, we're all going to be okay. I used to not feel like that, but I do now. I do now. Do I think that you're not going to make mistakes? No. But therein lies the responsibilities and the rules, and mom and dad, and, you know, all comes back to the ultimate freedoms that you want. We've got to keep talking, all right? And there's going to be things that I'm going to do or that I'm going to say that you're not going to like. I'm not perfect any more than you're perfect. Okay, but if we all work together, we're going to be okay. All right? I love you forever and always. You are the best son I could have ever ended up with. I mean, I was trying to describe you. I told you this to the people that are helping us. We're building a house in Knoxville, and it's still under construction. And Christopher has a part-time job when he goes back, and when he was home these last 2 weeks doing work at the house. So in trying to describe to people like Christopher, I said, he's got the heart the size, the inside, he's got the heart the size of Montana, and the outside, think ox. So, and some of that comes from our Costa Rica trip that we went on. There were these bulls that were pulling around these harnesses and squeezing the sugar cane. And after they removed the bulls, Christopher and some other guy that we knew met there, a Costa Rican guy, they put the bull things on them. They did it. So that's where the, I guess, impression comes in. But anyway, you have just done so much. You know, I remember you came here for the first 7 months, you didn't do anything. And then all of a sudden, it was like December, and you just started to you started to talk to people, you started to reach out, you started to talk to us more and open up more, and most importantly, allow yourself to be vulnerable. And you made all this great progress. And then in January, it was like you fell back again. You know, it's like it scared you. And so, and then after you got comfortable, you know, then you started coming back again. It was kind of like 3 steps forward, 1.5 steps back. And I would imagine when we all go home, there's going to be some of that stuff. But that's normal. That's life. Everybody here goes through it. Your dad and I go through it. You know, you go along for a while, you chug in for a while, and then you might make a bad choice. But remember, it's whenever you do that, it's not the fact, if you make a bad choice, it doesn't make you a bad person. It just means you made a bad choice, and then what you learn from that experience and you use in the future, that's what's important. It's what you learn from your mistakes and then moving on, picking up and moving on. Would you like me to stop talking now? Because I could keep going. That's fine. Okay, here you go.
Okay. Before I talk about Christopher, I want to say, Rob and Michael, would you all hold up your hands here? Of course, everybody knows who you are. I mean, I know everybody knows who you are. But, and thank you, I want to start with Calo. Thank you so much, everyone at Calo. When we came here and we spent most of our time with Rob and Michael, I knew this was the place for Christopher. And, the enormous fear and trauma that we had gone through at a boarding school, the treatment, what do they call that outdoor treatment? Wilderness treatment. Wilderness therapy, yeah. I worried the whole time Bear was in these cold mountains and deep snow in this cocoon kind of sleeping bag thing and all of that. And the first treatment center. So, we were broken. I mean, we were broken as parents. I can only imagine what Christopher had come through, had gone through. And we came here to Calo. And, I knew this was the right place. I mean, and it's worked, so we can't thank you all enough. It's a wonderful treatment model. I personally think the behavioral model of putting people on level systems when they make mistakes and stuff like that, and punishing them, and they do kitchen stuff. I mean, I don't think that's really a contemporary model. Now, I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist, but I will say your all's model has worked, and that's terrific. And Michael, I'm trying to be a better parent. I mean, the therapists have been wonderfully supportive. Their primary roles with Christopher, they've been very supportive to us as parents. They've helped guide us. I know I've got a lot of work to do as a father. Michael's helped me with that, and I'm going to be working on that. And so much thanks to all of you all. Where's Mama Sue? Oh, she left. Okay, we could ask her if she prefers the boys or the girls to work with. But she prefers the boys to work. Oh, and Joe, thank you so much for taking Christopher under your wing. The baptism that we did this summer was just beautiful, and you've done a lot for Christopher. Now, about Christopher, we adopted Christopher. I understand most of y'all are adopted, and to us as our parent, I've never really kind of understood that, because to me, Christopher he really just has the two parents. It's me and Jacqueline. But anyway, before Christopher was born, I named him Bear. And so many of you all know that's his nickname. And we set up the room, and he was our Pooh Bear, and he still is, and he always will be. But, hey. Yeah. But anyway, Christopher has got this. I mean, what are the most important qualities about a person? How they care about other people and animals. And Christopher has just this wonderful, loving core in him. I mean, and that, I am just so proud of that. And I'm just so proud of the progress he's made here at Calo, and he's developed into a leader, and the wonderful things that you all have said. He's worked really hard. They call it's not a graduation ceremony, but a transition ceremony. So Jacqueline was talking about, folks are talking about that this is part of a continuing process. In Calo, we're doing the transition program with Calo. So Calo's going to help us and Christopher keep moving forward. But I think that great days are ahead for Christopher, and I think that for all of you all, because when you get out and you're working, it's actually a lot of fun to be working, especially as you sort of find the kind of thing you like to do. I mean, look at these people here at Calo. You can tell that they really, enjoy what they do. So I really think great times are ahead for all of you all in treatment. Just stay with your treatment, and be looking for that adult life. That it comes with responsibilities and risk and consequences beyond what you've got now, but it also means you don't have to be in school. And no normal boy just loves school, And of course, we're very proud Christopher just blew through the GED. School wasn't his thing. He blew through the GED, and Calo was very helpful in making that happen. But anyway, Christopher, I'm just so proud of you and just love you so much.
Mike, thanks for coming off the girls' side to speak for Chris today.
Well, I figured I could pencil in some time for Chris and work some things out. I've known Chris for a long time. We've seen a couple different therapist faces through the time being, from Yvonne and Michael and Corey. We've seen the Falcons team change through so many times. And it's just kind of been like this everlasting journey that we just kind of went through and evolved together. And I've definitely had the privilege to be able to kind of experience it with him. You know, by no means was Chris ever the easiest student to ever have to deal with by any means. I mean, from having to spend at least 20 minutes to get him up out of his bed and help him clean his room, and you'd think it was like nothing he's ever seen before, going into every single day on what a clean room should look like. But being able to see the way that he would react towards, you know, certain people whenever they would wake him up and would express to him, it's like, gosh, Chris, I need you to get this done, and you know, this is why it's important. And to see him not necessarily improve in his ability to clean his room, but improve in his ability to maintain that relational aspect, to get up whenever he's seen a certain face walk in and understand, okay, I need to get up because this person is asking me and this person has done a lot of things for me. So that is definitely the most impressive thing that I've seen from Chris is to be able to carry that relational value and know that, you know, when his mom and dad ask him to do something that he needs to do, that it will get done, and it's going to get done to the best of his abilities. So, Chris, I'm proud of you. I wish nothing but the best for you in your journey. I understand you got a new job, so I know you're going to excel at and do wonderful at, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you, Chris, for not forgetting about me. I wanted to thank you, Jacqueline and David, so very much for trusting us with your son, Pooh Bear. Yes.
You can drop the poo part.
I don't know, I kind of like it. But the bear part is very, very apropos. It really is. So I want you to know how much it meant to me, Chris, to be able to be asked by you to speak today. Because I really pushed and prodded and gave you a lot of no's. And for us to be able to have a valued relationship beyond that means so much to me. Because what your parents said about you having that huge heart is the truth. And that compassion that you have, and especially for animals, is so true. And it gives me chills. I know that whatever endeavor you choose to go into, the animals will be a part of your life for the rest of your life. And they are very lucky to have you. And you'll be lucky to have them too. So I'm so excited. I believe that I'll be hearing from you because I know that, you know, you'll be interacting with animals. I know you're looking forward to getting a dog perhaps and really journeying about which dog breed you want. And that what you guys, he reminds you of an ox, and for me it's a bulldog. You know, he's got that bulldog mentality. He's just strong, and he's headstrong, and your heart's strong, Chris. And I believe in you completely and totally. And I'm honored to have been a part of your journey, and I'm honored that you asked me to speak today, even through all the no's that I gave you. So thank you, and congratulations to all of you. Of course, it was
kind of like your mom spoke, this is kind of a continuation, a celebration of all you've done here, as well as what you will continue to achieve in your life. And thinking about what I would say today, I think your mom hit it right on the nose about your character. The will of an ox and the heart the size of the state of Montana or Texas, take your pick. Those are the things that I'll always remember about you, Chris. And I think if you can continue to honor those things about yourself, especially what's in your heart, and allow that genuine Chris to be there and for others to see that person, you're going to be successful in anything you do, and you're going to be happy. I really believe that about you. Could speak to the will of an ox. I can remember on this last camping trip, Chris heard one of the rec staff saying, "No students ever catch any rainbow trout on the river." So sure enough, Christopher, every single chance he got, was out there fishing nonstop with James. I had to practically beg them to hurry up so we would make it to camp before dark. But Christopher caught a beautiful rainbow trout to show for it. If anyone ever tells this guy no, you better watch out. He'll prove you wrong. And the same thing with the GED. We were all kind of had our fingers crossed he would pass it on the first go, and sure enough, Christopher blew us all away. When he really wants something for himself, he achieves it. And that's a rare gift. So, Christopher, I really do wish you the best in your journey ahead. This is the day that I can remember well over a year ago. We weren't sure if we'd get here, but we got here. I know you fought very hard for this, as your family has. So I wish you guys all the best, and I appreciate you for letting me be part of that journey. Thank you, guys.
So Chris, I'm just really thankful that I had the opportunity to be the Falcons lead team. So you were always in my groups, and I just loved your innovation and your ability to, hey, this is what we need to talk about, this is what the group needs, and I want to lead it. And I really valued that about you, and I didn't really think that I'd be able to be your therapist for you and your family, and I'm just really grateful that I had the chance to get to know you guys better, and that we'll get to have 8 months more together in aftercare. I'm really excited to hear how the job goes, and I'm so excited for you taking Spanish and ceramics. I just think you're going to do great at home, and I can't thank you enough for the warm welcome you gave me and let me be a part of this with you. So thank you.
So, yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't really think about what I was going to say, because, well, I'm pretty nervous, so I'm just going to wing it. So, when I look out at all you guys, every single one of you, all of you, I see someone that, cares about me, and for quite a while, I didn't feel that, but to have, I'm too lazy to count, but, this many people here for me, it feels real good, I don't know, when I first got to Gateway, it was like, I have 3 more years, I was going to be 18, then I was going to leave, when I got here, it was, I got 2 more years, so, I never saw this day coming, so, I couldn't have just done it without you guys, you guys have helped me throughout this whole time, I just want to thank you all,
Well, Chris, we're just all so excited for you, and this is a celebration of what you've achieved, and so this is a letter for you to read later. And then, of course, the medal for you.
Yes.
Yes is right.
Every time I've seen this, the always wanted.
Now you got your own. You taunting your mother. All right. Well, thank you everyone for being here today to celebrate Chris. He's done a lot of great things. Chris's parents have brought some treats to celebrate, so there'll be a brief reception in the kitchen. You're all welcome to say goodbye to Chris there.